Hey everybody, I think we are live. And this little guy just woke up from a nap, so he came to say hi. Say hi, baby. This is Sunny, and I am Scott. And if you're new here, we appreciate you being here. And I'm going to put this guy down so he can have a little bit of a nap. And yeah, he wants to bathe himself. So there we go. That was Sunny. Let me just work on something here to clear YouTube up a little bit. Okay. All right. So I appreciate you guys being here so much. I'm going to do hellos in just a minute. I did want to ask that today, if we would wait and hold your questions till I go over what we're doing, I would really appreciate it. That way, then you'll know how I'm working with things because I'm going back to the pick your own cards. So before you pick your cards, though, I want to go over because I want to show you some of the cards and then use your intuition to pick, which deck that you want me to use for your question, and then we can go ahead and go with it because I don't start questions until 30 minutes after anyways, and we are going to be going in random order today. Okay, so I appreciate you guys going along with that. Let me just look here at the comments. And Miss Jackie Jack Randa. Hi, hi, hi. And we have Sadia. Hello, Sadia. Welcome, welcome. I don't think I've seen you before. MZ's here. Hi, I haven't seen you in a while. All right. And Starlight. Hello, Starlight. And Natalie. Hey, Natalie. I see you've got the house to yourself for a couple of days. That's awesome. Let's see here. And look who's in the house. It's the beautiful Wendy. Hello, Wendy. And Wendy and Natalie and Jackie have been chatting it up. I love to see that. That's awesome. Michelle's here. Hey, Michelle. And thank you for saying what you did. That's really sweet. I got a jumper here, so I got to go back. Okay. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. There we go. There's someone I didn't want to miss. Hey, Pamela. How are you doing? I was just talking to Jane about you. She's actually talking about you the other day. It was singing your praises. So, and some of the things that you do are intriguing to me. So I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much for being here. And same for Swampy. Hey, Swampy. 63. Glad you were here. And we're scrolling. Hopefully it won't jump on me again. Terry's here. Hey, Terry, welcome. I'm not sure if you've been here before. So if this is your first time being here, I appreciate y'all being here so much. If you could subscribe and hit the bell notification, that's the way you'll know when I am on from now on. And Tracy's here. Now, you've been here before. Good to see you. And there she is. Tana's here. Awesome. Glad to see you. And another one that you are always welcome to see is the lovely Thelma. Hey, how are you, Thelma? Michelle's here. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Viviani. One of our fabulous mods, along with the rest. And I'm sleeping. This is Annabelle. Okay. Hey, Annabelle. How are you? That's Jane's cat. So Jane's cat is typing. Okay, so Annabelle is the supervisor. I'm not sure what Buddha does, but Annabelle's the supervisor. So hi, Annabelle. Sunny says hello, and he thinks you're pretty. He hasn't been snipped yet. Hide your cat. Hide. Hide, Annabelle. Okay. And yeah, thank you, Pamela, for the congratulations there. I did just hit 500 last week, along with Jane, the Seeker, and Jay, Herc 213. So hopefully we're going to get together. Jane, is tomorrow maybe okay to get together? I'm going to talk to Jay and see, or Sunday actually is what I meant. I keep thinking it's Saturday for some reason. So we can get together, and then what that means to everybody else is that we will be coming up with a live, hopefully with the three of us, with giveaways and just celebrating with you all, because We wouldn't be at 500 if it wasn't for you all. And we got special tabs we can use and do polls and all kinds of cool things now with our community tab. Okay, Michelle, I'm on hold with doctor's office. Oh, no problem. Okay. See if I missed anybody. I'm just scrolling. I hope everybody is well today. How are you guys doing? I'm just scrolling away. All right, here we go. Hey, MJ. I think I saw you in Sonya Ray's. Sonya Ray Williams. MJ 420. Yeah. Good vibes, everyone. Awesome. All right. I think I got everybody for now. Let's see here. If you see me looking down, guys, it's your first time here, I just look down because I keep YouTube on. It's a little bit better sometimes to do that. And that way I can see a little bit better and a little bit quicker as well. So I'm not ignoring you if I'm looking down here. I'm just looking at my notes or that there. All right. So we did our hellos, and what I was going to do is, as normal, start at 30 minutes past or give or take a little bit. So I'm going to be starting at 2:30. I'm going a different time today. And you can ask any questions that you want, except for legal, political, health, and I try not to do third parties, but we can see if we can work around the third party questions and see what we can come up with. But those are basically the only rules I have. Please be kind to each other. Please be kind to the moderators and to me as well. And everybody show respect to each other is all I ask. And so far, I've only had maybe one troll in the past years, so it's no big deal. And I don't think anything like that will happen. But I appreciate you guys just being respectful of each other and making this a safe, happy place, because that's why I created this channel. So we want to do that, right? So if you would put your questions, once I show you the cards, put your questions in caps with emojis and the names of the decks. Or you can put the number of the decks that you want to be read with. So you pick your own decks today. If you want to show love and support, there is a PayPal and Amazon down below that you can use if you would like to do that and just show love and support to the channel and to me. I'd appreciate that. If not, it's wonderful too. But it will jump you to the top of the questions so that you will go first, okay? And I do the honor roll with the Amazon. I'll be notified if there's a PayPal, okay? And we're going to be using the Astro Dice today. If I can find it, it was right here. The Astro Dice, and it's got 1 through 12. So everybody gets a number when you start putting in your questions. And I'm going to roll, and I'm going to let Source decide who's going to go today first and who will go last. So it's going to be very random, right? But it worked last time, and people were able to, if you have something, an emergency, and you need to be read right away, that's fine. I'm sure the others would not mind that. But I like to keep things going in a random order because people feel like they get skipped if I don't. So we'll do that, and we'll do a waiting list after about 8 or 12, and then those people will get a 1-card pull. Okay. I do have some new decks I want to show you. I also have I'll tell you that in a minute. Let's hold that thought. The new decks. And then I'll go into a meditation that I just did, and I saw some interesting things I wanted to share with you guys. So I got 2 new decks this week. Both were gifted to me by a loyal subscriber, and I am so excited. I have the Rainbow RIDER-WAITE. You can see this one is just the RIDER-WAITE. It's just like the RIDER-WAITE, only it's in rainbow colors. It's a really pretty deck. So this is one of the decks that you can choose. The backs of these were really cool too. I really like the backs. And the other one I got yesterday, and it's the neon. It's not the neon Pam, so this is not Rider-Waite. But this was made in China, and it's by a Chinese artist. And I love it because the majors have like a Chinese letters on them. And so it's in Chinese, and of course it's in English too. But I thought that was really neat to give kind of a cultural flair to it. And of course, I wanted it because of the bright colors, so that's why it was on my wish list. That's the thank you card. Let me put that in there. So there you go. That's the neon. I also have also the one that's always trusting, always good, Cosmic Coven. This one is very beautiful as well. If you want to use this, one of my favorites. And I'm really hoping somebody will pick this deck. I've never read before with it, along with these other two. But it's the Mystical Melodies, and it's just this vintage cartoon. And you can look at the borders; they look like they're dirty, but it's supposed to be like that because they're vintage. So yeah, I have these two. So I hope one of you will want. They're funny. I was laughing looking at them last night. And then I have the fairy cards, which are a lot like the angel cards that I have, but it's a fairy tarot. So there you go. And they have the really cool positive. It's a very positive deck. So if you want something like that, that would be the way to go. I also have the Curious Creatures, which is the animal deck. I have the Chakra reading cards. I have the Dragon Path, which of course is the dragons. And then I have Intuitive Life Coaching and the Seven Energies, which is Colette Baron Reed. All right, so I just wanted to let you know all those before you start. So now we'll start taking questions. So thank you guys for being so patient. Make sure you put those in big letters and emojis for me, and with the decks that you want me to read with. You can just use the numbers 1 through 10. They're down below in the description, okay? So let me check on chat here. Flowing's here. Hey, Flowing. Flowing's lurking and listening. All right, sounds good. You lurk away. And let's see. Michelle is lighting up something. Oh, she's lighting up now. Gotcha. Maybe it's around 2:40 instead of 4:20. You can just move the time around. And see if I missed anything here. Anybody coming in? Okay, so Wendy, I got your question. So Wendy, you will be number 1 on the dice. Okay, so you are number 1 on the dice. That doesn't mean you're going to go first. It just means we're going to roll a 1. That's you. Okay, so a little fun. And thank you for putting the decks in there and the message. That's great. Okay, we got your father. All right, I wanted to bring out another deck. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get a special deck for Wendy for that because that's more of a mediumship question. So hang on just a minute, guys. I'll be right back. Give me like 3 seconds. Okay, I'm back. All right, I have the Talking to Heaven as well. If you would like a mediumship reading, please go ahead and put this as one of your options as well if you would like to. This is a mediumship deck. It's called Talking to Heaven. And I got it right after my mom passed away in January, and it has helped me so much. I get messages from her all the time from that deck. So hopefully that will help you all who have mediumship type questions, okay? And I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. So Wendy, I do have your question. Now I'm just scrolling if I haven't seen yours yet. What's Michelle got here? Oh, you're talking about being on hold. Oh yeah, that can be frustrating. I've been try working with the unemployment commission. Oh my word, like they are so hard to get hold of, and then yeah, it's just a thing, isn't it? see here. Okay, which oracle do you want, Siana? They are listed down below. You want me to pick one for you? I don't mind that either today. It's your number 2 on the dice. So we are going in random order. Okay, MJ. So I do like you guys to pick your cards if you can, because that way it helps your intuition connect with your higher self, which helps me to connect to your higher self through mine as well. So that's why I put the decks down there. Okay, MJ, I didn't see a question. I just saw any what feels right to you deck. So I'm not sure what that means. So if you could clarify that for me, MJ, I appreciate that. Hey, Lisa, it's Lady Lisa. I haven't seen you in a while. All right, great to see you. KS is here. All right, KS, pick a deck for me if you would. 1 through 10, they're down below, but I've got you starred. You're number 3 in random order. Dragon. So, do you just want a general, MJ? Let's see what I'm going to start here. Sienna, KS. KS is 3. And then MJ is 4. Past lives. I don't have a past lives deck. I have Talking to Heaven. This is the mediumship deck. I don't have a past lives deck. I don't believe down there. They're in the description down below, MJ. And if you want, I'll just pick one for you. Is that your question? Is something about past lives? If you can be a little bit clearer for me, I can, take that in and be able to work with it better, okay? So I appreciate that. Yes, it's lovely to have you back. Okay, Siana wants deck 8. Absolutely. Thank you, Siana, for that. And KS, what about you? Above my lives. Can you restate that for me, please, MJ? I would really appreciate that. I have to search and search and search to go through StreamYard. It's a lot different on this side. So it jumps and it'll take me out of chat for a while if I try that, and I probably won't find it anyways. So I appreciate you being patient with that. All right. So yeah, we got to over 500, me and Jay and Jane, and we have a new community tab. So Wendy and everyone else as well, I know Wendy will especially love this. In the community tab, I will have my lives before they're coming on. They will be right there in that community tab. So all you have to do is go to my channel and you'll see what time my lives are going to be before they start. Isn't that awesome? Because Wendy searches and she's that loyal. So, Wendy, you can just go to my community tab now, and everybody else, just go to my community tab to see when I'm coming up with a new live. I am planning on going live tomorrow, probably around 11 or 11:30. I'm going to try to get a somewhat consistent schedule going, but I'm still rearranging and doing some stuff here, so I'm just kind of coming on when it's a good time for me right now, but I will be getting a more steady time, probably around the 11:30 mark later on, okay, in the next week or so. Something like that. Michelle, I did not get your question. I'm going to scroll back and see. Okay, I got you, Wendy. Instead of the mystical, okay. I got you. I'm just looking through here. Make sure I didn't miss any questions. Lady Liza, I got you starred. You are number 5. And that's on the dice. So we're going in random order. So when we hit that 5, that's you. Michelle, I'm so sorry I did not. And I scrolled way back and I didn't see it. Let me see if I can get another one here. General reading with deck 1. Gotcha, Michelle. Thank you. Okay, let me start that. No problem, Lady Lisa. Natalie, I got you. That's 6. You're number 6 there. Michelle, you're 6. I'm sorry. Natalie's 7. And then Tana, you're 8 on the dice. If anybody has any questions on how I'm doing the order, anything like that, how about the dice, just ask one of the moderators. They will be able to tell you because I have done this before. And I think it's a lot of fun. Oh, you're welcome, Lady Lisa. You're welcome, Michelle. You like the early morning shows? Yeah. Me too. Yeah. Deck 4, Natalie, I got you. 8 on the list so far. I have 7. All right. And I have not counted the 1, though, Jackie, because they haven't clarified their questions. So I want to make sure they clarify before I put them on there. So I don't have, oh, I forgot the name. Sorry. I think they might have left anyway. If you want to tell me what 7 or 8 you have, I'll compare it here. Alive. Michelle, I got you. You are, or Michelle Peterson. Michelle P. You are number 9. 4, 2 and 10. Okay. There we go. Just like that. Thank you, Jackie. Oh, okay, we need to post the Amazon wish list. Yeah, Jackie does have that. So, Jackie, if you don't mind doing that. All right. So, I've got 9 now. I'll take 1 more before we go to the waiting list. The waiting list will be with a 1-card pull, and I'm not sure I'm going to get to it or not, just depending on how long the questions take. Okay, so I may be able to get them. If not, you can definitely come back tomorrow and I will get you then, okay? But I'm going to be starting a waiting list right now as well. Waiting. I have to write everything down, guys, because if I don't, I will squirrel. I'll squirrel out squirrel. See, I'll squirrel out. Yeah, that's pretty. So thank you for understanding that. I have to write everything down, and I do get my messages through writing as well sometimes. Okay. MJ420 has not gave a specific question, Jackie, so I do not have them down yet. So I've got everybody else, though. We're on track with everybody else. Yep. You're the same way, Michelle? Yeah, I do too. I have ADHD. That's what causes it. And yeah, sometimes it's just like, what's happening? I say to people, if I squirrel out, I'll be back in just a second. I'll just be like squirrel and I'll be right back. Sometimes I twilight out. Now that's when I'm like, hi, and I go blank. But that hasn't happened a lot since I started doing my lives. It used to happen all the time, like speech class and in high school, if I had to read or give an answer, I would just freeze, just totally freeze, and everybody would just be looking at me, and I wouldn't be able to say a word. Okay, didn't want to cough on you there. Oops, oops, oops. Okay. That's okay, MJ. We'll get your question. If we could just have it stated a little more clearly, that would be awesome. Here it is. How many wives did I have? Okay, I'll see what I can do. And MJ, you're 10 on the dice. That doesn't mean you're going 10th. When I hit the number 10 on here, then that will be you. So it's random order. How many past lives? Thank you, Bibiani. And I can tell you right now, MJ, what I'll do is I can read on, maybe one specific that you had, because usually I believe that we have thousands, and we have also different parallel universes going on at the same time, parallel lives. That's my belief. But I will read and see if we can pull one of them out and see, about how many you have had. So, but I'm sure it's probably many, many, many. So there you go. I'll go to do something, then an hour later, I did 5 other things and forgot to do the one thing. Yes, Michelle, absolutely. And wait till you get in your 40s. That's fun. I actually go to the kitchen to get something. I'll stand in the kitchen and literally turn around like 2 times, having no idea why I'm there and what I need. And as soon as I get back to my room, I'll be like, I know what I needed. And then I'll go back and get it. That happens at least 2 to 3 times a day. So just wait till you get a little bit older. So I think you're younger than I am. I'm sure you are. Okay, I will try to read and see what I can come up with. MJ, it just really depends on what the cards say, okay? We'll see what's going on. All right. You're 37. You don't look 37. You do not look 37. All right. Yeah, me too. Me too, Lady Lisa. And I didn't know anything about it until just one day, suddenly, I found out that, and this is going to sound weird, but I found out that I was actually my great uncle that died 2 years before I was born. 3 years, excuse me. Almost 3 years to the day. And his birthday was one day away from mine. There were just too many coincidences. Too many. And I knew that my great uncle was actually me in a past life. So that was really weird to get my head around that and say, are you crazy? And I'm like, no, this is actually, there's just too many synchronicities were going on. And so I had to go back and sit with him, sit with myself and say, okay, what do we need to heal? Because that's usually when they come back, is something needs to be healed. And he was an alcoholic and died from alcohol poisoning. I can't drink alcohol because it affects me a lot sometimes. Gives me migraines. So I rarely ever drink, and I don't have a problem with alcohol at all. So I think it came back to conquer that. And also, he was in World War II and saw a lot of things that he didn't probably need to see. And I'm in the process of healing some of that stuff as well. I hate war. I hate everything about it. And I don't say hate often, but I hate war. But I was in World War II as my great uncle. And so I think that is why it's in my head that, I just can't imagine being in the military because I have a lot of karma stuff to work out, right? So we all have stuff to work out. All right, so it's about time here. Let me see. Let's see. Oh, it's somebody else's list is on there, Viviani? Weird. Okay. All right, I'll let you guys figure that out there. So I think I've got everybody: Jackie, Wendy, Sienna, KS, MJ, Lady Lisa. No, wait, I've got MJ twice. No, starred. Okay, hold on 1 second. Wendy, Sienna, KS. Lady Lisa is 5, though. Michelle is 6. Natalie is 7. Tana is 8. Michelle is 9. MJ is 10. So I'm missing one. Again, sorry guys. MJ, you were 4. It doesn't matter because I'm going to be rolling the dice. I'll move you to 4. It's no problem. That doesn't mean you're going 4th, though, because I do it in random order. All that information is down below, okay? Thanks, my friend. How's your internet doing, Tana? And Jackie's doing something else there. So if I have missed you, if you're not on this list, Wendy, Sienna, KS, Lady Lisa, Michelle, Natalie, Tana, Michelle P. So both Michelle's and MJ. Have I missed anybody? Please let me know right now before I start reading, okay? No, I was leaving you out, MJ, until 10. So, because that's what I wrote down, and I thought that's what I told you as well. We'll keep you at 4. It doesn't matter. Is it Tracy? Yes, it's Tracy. Okay, thank you, Tracy. I'm sorry about that. I got you started, and you will be number 10 on the dice. That doesn't mean you're going 10th. This means when I roll the 10, you will go. And Tracy, I might just pick the decks for you since you didn't put any down there. Don't worry about it because I'll probably miss it if you put it in there now anyways. So I've got 9 starred. Make sure I got Tracy. MJ, you're all good. You're messing me all up, though. I've got to star you. And now I'm right with 10. Okay, so I have 10 now, Jackie, because I added Tracy. Okay, so Tracy, I think, asked her a question before, so that's fine. All right. All right, guys, let's start the readings. And I have already called in my angels. If you're asking a question or you want to in chat, just take a moment to call in your angels, your guides, to come in and to work with mine. Please give them permission to do that. If all 10 of you will do that for me, I would really appreciate it. It will make the readings go by so much smoother, and it's just something I believe works. Okay, so if you guys can do that, that would be awesome. Kristen, I have a waiting list that I'm starting, so I will put you on there, and it's going to be a 1-card pull, okay? And I'll get your question if you're still here after the 10, okay? But welcome. I'm glad you're here. Thank you, Viviani. These two, nothing but yeah. Okay, awesome. So we got 1 through 10. Let's see who's first. It could be anybody. Seven. Natalie is first. All right, is Natalie here? On deck 4. Got 4 right here. All right. Cosmic Coven, awesome. All right, let me get your question, Natalie. You are here, awesome. I figured you were. Getting reading for a job career, you sure can. Let me take a look and see. Now, guys, I will not be watching chat while I am doing a reading. It's just something I try not to do because of the scrolling out thing. But if you do have any questions while I'm reading, please direct those to one of the moderators, okay? All right, thank you guys, and thank you moderators for helping out. Well, right away, Natalie, let me put this down. I need to use my little thing that Tana told me about, my stylus pen, instead of using my little fingers. Okay, and we'll hide that. All right. So your first card is the King of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Looking good. Strength. Okay, so give me just a moment to look at the cards and then I'll try to do the reading for you, okay? All right, Natalie, this is what I got for you. So, I think that your advice for a new job or career is going to be something that it might not be the same company, but it's something you've done before, because the King of Pentacles works hard to get to where he has. So it's something that you've done before that you become almost an expert at, and it's also something that you love doing. Okay, so you love doing this. This is in the past, so you've done this before. You love doing it, right? And it's going to bring you, it brings you empowerment, is what I got down. It makes you feel empowered and strong, right? So if I had to take a guess, and this might be far-fetched, but look here, I can't keep my eyes off of the cat. I think it might have something to do with animals. I'm not sure. Have you worked with animals in the past? Anything like that? Maybe a vet's office? Maybe just a receptionist at a vet's office? Something like that? Or something, maybe that's something that you've wanted to do, and that's going to bring you tremendous growth. And this is not a bad card for money either. Not a bad card for money, not a bad card for money, not a bad card at all for anything. So, that's what I think is going on. It's something that you possibly, so either it's something that you possibly done before and you feel confident in doing. You need to go back to that. But it made you happy. It wasn't a burdensome job. Or if that doesn't resonate, look for working with animals. That's what I've got. Okay, so I hope that resonates with you. All right, so that is your reading. All right, Natalie, thank you. All right, let me check on chat here. You keep bringing home is it hurt animals? That could be something, you could have a rescue, and that could be a career, right? Sure. I don't know why it couldn't. I don't know much about that, but it could be, right? So, yeah, definitely. And that's awesome that you do that. My cat that you just saw is a rescue. So, thank you for doing that. I didn't rescue him. My friend did, but she found him underneath a trailer with all kinds of like ticks and fleas everywhere. She said there was about 100 to 200 fleas on that poor little cat, and he was really little then. So I consider him a rescue that we we rescued him and gave him a home. But anyway. All right, let's see if I missed anything here. Hi, Sun Moon Scorp. Oh, that's a new one. Welcome. That's very close to my name. Okay. We can keep doing the waiting list if you want to, Jackie. That would be fine. Worried about your sister, Tana? I was going to ask you about that. How is your sister? Did you talk to her? Oh, I hope it does. I hope it does lift your spirits. I appreciate you staying there. Hello, Silver1111. Welcome. Very glad that you're here. If you want to hit the subscribe for me so you can keep chatting, and also just ring the notification bell. That way, next time you'll know when I'm coming on, and you can be here in the beginning to get your question in. I can put you on the waiting list if you want a one card pull. Okay. So I'm going to, again, stop watching chat for a moment. And give me just one moment here. Just need to get a really quick message out. Okay, gotcha. All right, we are good to go. So let me go ahead and spin. Number 9, that is Michelle Peterson. You are up, Michelle. All right, so I'm going to, again, take my eyes off of chat here. And Michelle, I'm pulling up your question. General from your guides, absolutely. 2 and 10, awesome. Fairy and chakras, cool. Good combination, I like that. All right, Michelle Peterson. Am I saying your name right? Is it Pedersen or Peterson? I don't want to say it wrong. Since there's 2 Michelles here, you got asked about that last name. I can just call you Michelle P. Whatever you want. All right, so I'm not looking at chat right now, guys. So please, if you have any questions, the moderators are here to help you. And thank you, moderators, for doing that. Okay. Give me just a moment to take a look. I'll show you what you got, though. 2 of winter, that is the 2 of swords. 9 of summer, that is the 9 of cups. And you got release, which is the death card. Okay, so give me just a moment. All right. Looks like very good cards to me and a very good message. So this is the message I got for you, Michelle. So with the 2 of winter, let me take your question down. All right, the 2 of winter here is usually one person with their with a like a scarf around or bandage around their eyes, covering their eyes up, and then 2 swords that are crossed because of an indecision. Okay, this one says indecision. Okay, so there's been something going on with indecision. It actually says indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others, feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. So there's something that is either coming up that's going to make you struggle a little bit to make a decision. Okay, I always say go with your gut instinct. What is your gut instinct? It's that first thing you think of. When you're thinking, I'm not sure which way to go, I could go this way, then stop. Stop right there. Don't even say or the other way. Stop it this way. And then go that way. Go with the first, that is your gut, that is your spirit. That's what I believe. So that's one of the messages. And then you got the Nine of Cups, which is the Nine of Summer. And you can see a fairy is supporting this lady here, supporting, holding her up. And it says, wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time in life. So you got some awesome things coming to you. Just got to get out of that indecision mode and make that decision, and then things are going to clear up. And this is release. This is not the death card. This is the release card. And it says, let go of the past, an ending that makes way for new opportunities, time to move on. So I'm thinking that the Two of Winter here is saying that's your, what your indecision is right now, that you can't make up your mind about something. And then once you do, your wishes are going to come true. And that's going to spark new opportunities for you. Okay, once that happens, keep in mind this is the major card. So that transformation is something that needs to take place as well. I'm feeling that you're in your head a lot, which I'm guilty of myself. And that monkey mind going, right? And just thinking the same thing over and over. Well, what if this? And what if that? I'm not sure. Oh my gosh, is that person not like me? Oh my goodness. And it can drive you crazy, right? Quietening the mind is something that is so easy to do, but we take it for granted. Just catch your breath, pay attention to your breathing, meditate, and it's, I think, going to be great. So let me pull a chakra card for you. Just getting out of your head space, if that makes sense. Look at this, inspiration. So you're going to be an inspiration to other people, Michelle. Just by following your true path, stepping out of fear, stepping into your own truth, you're going to be an inspiration. And this is also in the orange chakra, which is the sacral. Yep, the sacral. And that's where our passion lies. So you're going to be inspiring people with passion, from your passion, I believe. Better said that way. Okay, so that's what I got for you. And I appreciate you letting me read for you. Give me just a moment. Okay, I'll take a look at chat here. Oh, hey, Brenda, how are you? I'm glad you are here today. Hope you're doing all right. I saw you, was it yesterday? And I didn't know who you were. Jackie had to tell me because your name was not popped up there. I believe you were with Jane, and I can't remember who else it was. I can't remember who was hosting. It was Jane and then somebody, Rhubarb, Strawberry Rhubarb. And then you were on the bottom, and I was like, who is that, Jackie? She's like, that's Brenda. I'm like, I didn't know that. So now I've got a face with the name, and because I've only seen your hands in your videos. But very nice to put your face to your name there. So. All right, let me see. And Brenda, if you'd like, I'd love to have you on my channel sometime. Just throwing that out there to you. Yeah, gotcha, Michelle. Yeah, I remember your question from before. That is the death. Yes, that is the death rebirth in the fairy deck. Yes, that's absolutely correct. skipped a few here. Hello, Sonia. Welcome. The regular question list is closed, Brenda, but if you would like me to pull a card for you at the end, I would be happy to do that. And then I'll write down your name just in case you're still here, and I'll pull a card for you, okay? So you're on the waiting list here. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Appreciate you saying that. I would love to do that. Absolutely, 100%. Just let me know. My email is down below, Brenda. If you want to send me one, I'd be happy to get back with you. Okay? Thank you. That sounds awesome. That made my day. All right, so let's go ahead and roll that dice. So again, my eyes are off chat. 2, Siona. Siona, are you still here? Roll call. Siona. Let me find your question here. Pull this back. We're looking for Siona. Okay. Thank you, Jackie, for putting that in there. Yeah, my email's under Jackie's link there. Brenda. Yes, for entertainment purposes only. I think I have the banner up right. Thank you, Wendy. Okay, so waiting on Siona. Might need a little more information on this one too, so. The regular question list is closed, Brenda, but the waiting list is not. So I'm going to do like a 1-card pull. After I do the 10, I've already done 2, and I believe this one's going to be skipped. So there'll be 7 more, and then I'm going to go to the waiting list and do a 1-card pull. And I've got you on there if you would like to stay. If not, I totally understand that. All right. Let's see. You're very welcome. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take Siana down for now. And, oh, yeah, here. Okay. All right, Siana is here. Just says you want an oracle. Okay, I'll pick one for you. Let me see. Siona, has Keith passed on, or is he still with us? That can help me a little bit to narrow this down. Hello, Beck. How are you? Glad to see you. Siana, is Keith still with us, or has he passed on? That'd be great, Brenda. Thank you so much. Okay, so waiting on Siana here. Right, Siana, I was asking, is Keith, is he someone who has passed on, or is he still here? Is he still alive, or has he passed on? Yeah, that would help me a little bit. to know how I'm getting the question done here. And that's really a third-party question. I'm going to try to read around it. And what was interesting, Sienna, while you're answering that, is I picked up the Curious Creatures, and a tarot card was in there. And it was the Mystic Mondays. They're done by the same creator. But I was like, well, this needs to be shown because it's in here. It doesn't belong in here. It belongs to you. So you got the Magician. Okay. And he's still alive. Okay. So what I'm thinking here is that he would want you to know, and your higher self would want you to know, okay, that you can do anything that you want to do, because the Magician has all four elements. You see, she's holding all four. You have all four elements to get what you need. You have it all inside you. Believe in yourself to go forward and concentrate on yourself. Okay, let's pick another one here for you since you wanted an oracle. Time machine. Okay, so don't worry about things that you cannot control. Instead, if you look here, there's a beautiful clock at the end and then a walkway that goes to it. It looks like a time machine from one of the older movies, right? I'm seeing keep your focus on taking care of yourself right now is what he and your higher source want for you, because that's what's going to be best for you right now. Self-care, okay? Meditation. Can't emphasize those enough. And being nurturing to yourself. Have a good, rest day is what I'm hearing. Okay? And just remember, you can't go back to the past. You can't go to the future. But you've got right now, and that's all that matters. The power of now is such a special thing. If you can, Sienna, there is a book that I want you to look at. It's called The Power of Now, and it's by Eckhart Tolle. And it is absolutely fantastic, and it will answer a lot of your questions about the power of now. Because you got that time machine card, I think you really need to look at that, and it will help you to be in the moment of where you're at instead of worrying about the future or regrets about the past, because we can't change the past and we don't know what's going to happen in the future. It's not happened yet, right? So why are we worried about that stuff? We don't need to be. Okay. So, but that's our monkey mind again, playing tricks with us, saying blah, blah, blah. But being able to quiet and still your mind, I think, is a very important thing that your higher self and the higher self of your friend would want you to know as well. Focus on yourself. Okay? That's what I got. That was so wild, the tarot card. I always keep my tarot cards and my oracle cards very separate. And it got stuck in there. I think I was doing a combo one day. Okay, let me check out the thing here. Okay, great, Brenda. Thank you. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Sienna. You're very welcome. Yeah, there's the book there, Sienna, that you can read. It is just fantastic. The author is fantastic. And Eckhart Tolle has a lot of, I think he has his own channel. Yeah, you can look on YouTube and just type in his name and you can see some beautiful, beautiful messages from him. All right, let's roll the dice. Where are we going now? Number 1. Wendy, you're up. Wendy wants to talk into heaven, and she wants, I believe, a message from your dad, but I'm going to make sure that that's right. Okay. And Wendy, is correct that your father has passed on. Is that right? the 7 energies. Okay. I'll do both of those. The talking to heaven and the 7 energy. Hey, Heather. Hello. Thanks for stopping in, Silver Star Priestess. Yes, he's passed. Okay. All right. I'm sorry you had to go through that loss, Wendy. All right. Oh, wow. I love this card. All right. So before I even go to the talking to heaven, I pulled a 7 energies card for you. Boy, I think this is an awesome message. Yeah, hide this. Okay. Look at this. You got the storyteller, and it's a blank page. So it's like your dad wants you to create your own life story. I believe that he wants you to write it down and create that. You can see there's like a magic wand going into the ink, I believe, with the feathered pen. You know how they tap into the ink. I think he wants you to write a novel, a poem, something about him, about you, something about your life. Okay, and let's get a direct message from him. Okay. And I had 2 just come out, and I was looking for 2. And he wants you to know that although you may not understand it now, so you might not have understood what I just said, but he wants you to know everything happens for a reason. And he's putting 2 puzzle pieces together for you. So clarity is going to be coming. He's got clarity coming to you. And maybe you're like me and you can write down things and get messages from him by writing. Oh my goodness, I'm getting, whoa, okay. Sorry, I don't have the chills, I have the feels. And when I get the feels, it's like, holy crap, because I feel his energy right now. I am standing right next to you. Wendy, he's standing right next to you right now. How beautiful is that? Like, emotional right now. I'm a Scorpio, it happens. Your dad is standing right next to you all the time. All you have to do is call on him. He wants you to know that. All right. Thank you for letting me read for you. That was a beautiful message. It didn't come from me, it came from him. But thank you, Wendy's dad. That's awesome. He has a lovely presence too. Were you guys really close? He has such a lovely presence. I'm seeing a very gentle, caring man. That's what I'm seeing and feeling. Yeah, Tana, no problem at all. I got your message there. That is not a problem. Very gentle. I knew it. I knew it. I felt a very gentle. My grandmother was very gentle. And I felt that type of energy when your dad was here. That he's standing right next to you. How beautiful of a message is that for you? So, also, I just got something came to me here. I believe he wants you to read the poem Footprints. You know, where the person says, you could be saying, why am I walking alone? You know, there was 2 sets of footprints. It was you and your dad, then your dad's disappeared. And you said, why did you leave me? And it said, your dad is saying, there's only 1 set of footprints because I'm carrying you. That's what I've got. So keep that in mind as a message from him. And you can find that anywhere. You can put it on your wall. You know, it's a very popular kind of saying, but that came into my mind as a message to you. He's carrying you, right? Okay. Take a look here. Sharon's here. Hey, Sharon. Welcome, welcome. All right, and let me see where we're at here. Okay, we're good to go. So let's spin the dice. Spin the wheel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. 6 more. Okay. Ten. Tracy. Tracy, are you here? Looking for Tracy. Your dad was a Scorpio. It's his funeral, or I call it Dad's Day now. Oh, that's sweet. The 9th of this month. I bless you. Bless you, yeah. My mom passed January 6th of this year. Thank you for stopping by, Terry. I appreciate your kind words. Thank you. Tracy's here. All right. Tracy, let me find your question here. And my eyes are off of, okay. Something popped on my feed there. My eyes are off chat now. All right, Tracy, wondering if I will stay in my relationship I'm currently in. All right, let's take a look. And I'll pick the deck for you if that's okay. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, I remember now, my short-term memory is not the greatest, but I remember now that your father had just passed away, and I was going to pull a Talking from Heaven card for you. So at the end, I'll do that for you, okay? We'll get a message from him if you would like. All right, let me know if that's okay. All right, Tracy. Boom. Stay in a relationship. Gotcha. Give me just a moment here to start writing. I'm going to use the rainbow RIDER-WAITE for you. And I got these today from one of my loyal subscribers. And you were the first person that I've read with these, Tracy. So you're going to break them in. Wow. All right, I pulled from 3 different places in the deck. This deck is new, but it has been shuffled. I shuffled it like 10 times before because you've got 3 major arcana. That's a big message for 3 cards. All 3 are major, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and tell you that no, I don't think you're going to be staying in it. I'm just going to be, that's how I read. If I see something very clear, I'm going to tell you. And whether you follow that advice or not, that's totally up to you for entertainment purposes only, right? But you got the Hanged Man. That's a new perspective. That means I think a new person is going to come in later on. Maybe not now, but I don't think this is not your current situation. This is something that you need to think about very hard in a different way and go a different route. And why do I say that? Because then you got the Death card. It has to be transformed. You have to transform out of this and into something new. And the last card, you got the Tower. Something has to be, you can be that lightning, okay? So don't let this be a big bummer card. It's only again because when the Tower is rebuilt, that's when you get the Star. And the Star card comes in and heals you. And I believe that's going to happen. I know that that's pretty bold of me to say, but this is what the cards said. Okay, so I apologize if that's not what you wanted to hear, but it's not my message, so I can't really apologize for it. If that makes sense. But I don't like giving out news like that, but I'm not going to tell you that everything is the way it should be when the cards are saying it is not, and they are saying it is not. Okay, so that's what I'm hearing. All right, and also Tracy, just the fact that you asked that question makes me believe in my own intuition, without even speaking the spirit, that it's a no. Okay. So that's what I got for you. Thanks for letting me read for you. I hope that resonates. You can, do with it as you will. Okay. Entertainment purposes only. All right, Tracy, got you. So you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Hello, Leo Virgo Empress. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. If you're new here, make sure you hit the like and subscribe so you can keep chatting. And then also, if you will ring that bell on there, you will be notified when I come on next. And that way you can come in early and get your questions in, okay? All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're at the halfway point. I'm going to take a quick break. I usually do this. So intermission, everybody. Give me about 3 minutes. And I want to see everybody in the chat when I come back, if you can. But chat amongst yourselves. I'm going to just take care of my own needs here for a moment, and then I will be right back with you. So don't go away. Hey, welcome back, everybody. Thanks for letting me take care of some things there. And we are ready to roll. So let's roll the dice. 3 is KS. KS, are you here? Looking for KS. Yes, you are here. Okay, perfect. Let me get your question up here. Should I stay retired or go back to work? Ooh, big question. All right, you got this. See, I'll just choose for you if that's okay. Or do you want to look down and do you want a specific deck, KS? They're listed down below if you would like to do that. If not, I'm just going to pick one for you. But let me know. You can choose. Okay, no problem. All right. For you, I'm choosing the Cosmic Coven because it's all by itself over here and hasn't been used. And it called to me. All right. So give me just a moment to get your cards here. And was it go back to work? Are you retired now, or are you thinking about retiring? If you don't mind me asking that, I put your question down before I saw that. I know you said, do you want, or should you go back to work, or should you retire? But I'm not sure where you're at right now, and that would help me a little bit. You are retired. Okay. Gotcha. My dad, went back. He was just one of those souls that just could not stay at home. So he went back for many years after he retired. Some people, that's just the way it is. That's the way that they are. And like me, when I'm retired, buddy, I'm retired. I'm going to be doing this, doing my channel, but I'm going to be retired. So it just depends on what you think. But if you're 50-50 about it, let's see if we can get you an answer. But I would say also, just my intuition is telling me, um, if you're 60-40 about it, go with the 60. What you think is a little bit more with the pros than the cons, I would go with that. But let's see what the cards say. You got the Six of Cups. Wheel of Fortune, change. Four of Wands, harmony. Let me go ahead and get you a message here. Okay, so KS. The answer I got is go back to work. That's what I got. Let me show you why. Got the Six of Cups, right? So I believe something that you did before, a change, right? So something different than what you are doing now, which you're retired. I think you're one of those souls like my dad that's going to bring you harmony and peace to go back to work and to keep your mind busy. Just don't overdo it. Maybe do a part time, something that you're passionate about, something that would love doing. I'm even hearing maybe you need to start your own channel if you don't have one. Something like that. It's whatever your passion is. But go back to work and make it a career, even if it isn't just your YouTube channel. Make that your career, because I think that you are one of those minds that needs to stay busy and focused on something, or you'll just sit around and be like, I don't like this. I don't want to just sit here like my dad did. Right. So that's what I got for you. Go back to work, start a channel, do something that's going to take some time and work for the highest good in what you do. So even if it's a Walmart greeter, you be the best damn Walmart greeter that's out there. Okay, and do it because you want to help people. And I believe I'm hearing that you do want that, and that is part of your life purpose. So no, I don't think you can necessarily fulfill that by just sitting home and watching TV. Some people can, I can, but I think that keeping yourself busy is the key here. And yes, you should step out of the retirement role in one way or another. So I hope that resonated with you. Can I do a channel? Okay. You're a computer engineer. Awesome. So something even part-time you could go back on, right? But I'm sure if you were asking that question that you did have something in mind of going back to work. Whatever that something is, the cards are saying, not me, but the cards are saying a change is in order. Okay, and it's only going to be for the best. The Wheel of Fortune is always for the best. Let's step upside down, but yours wasn't. It wasn't reversed. So I hope that makes sense. Okay. Ooh, a channel with tech tips. Yeah, absolutely, Viviani. Yeah, look at what Viviani said there. That's awesome. Or a consult role to your field. Yeah, Jackie, absolutely. Absolutely. Both great ideas. Awesome. Okay, let's see who is next. And roll the dice again. Well, you don't have to be on video. You could do something else. Definitely. I like that about the consult. You could be a consult. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and move on. And I do hope it resonated in one way or another there, KS. So we got 4 more. Let's go ahead and spin. Looking for a 5, Lady Lisa, a 6, Michelle, an 8, Tana, or a 4 for MJ. I got a 4 for MJ. MJ, are you here? Roll call for MJ. All right. MJ, are you still here? Oh, yes, you are. Okay. Thanks for that. I saw the dancing ladies there. No, that's a monkey. I'm sorry. I need glasses. If you wanted more specific question, how many lives was I burned at the stake? That I don't think I can answer. That's just not something that's coming to me right now. So I can't answer it if it's not coming to me. All right, and that's not coming to me right now. But let's see what we can find here. I'm going to use the curious creatures for you. They are mystical creatures. Wow. You got the snake. That's shedding of old skin. Burned at the stake, shedding of old skin. Then you got the peacock. So you were given given the option to come back as, I believe, a bird, possibly something beautiful, right? So you have gifts to give to people. You right now, I think, need to focus on that, is what I'm hearing, because this is in the past position. Yes, you were burned in the stake. I don't know how many times, but right now you're being called to be this peacock, and that's all about beauty and showing love to yourself and to other people. Okay, and for the future, let's just say it's a future dimension or a future life that you have. A horse, yes. Horse is also about beauty. It's about loyalty. Okay, so you are going to shine in the future, and I believe that's in this life too. You have that option to shine. So I'm hearing the power of now again. As we were speaking about earlier, the power of now is a book by Eckhart Tolle. It's about staying in the present moment. If you need to heal this, then heal it. You can do that. Study about the peacock. See what the peacock does in what kind of attributes that the peacock could be as a spirit animal to you. And also the horse. It's a lot about beauty, I know, and showing your beauty to other people and loving yourself and putting yourself out there for other people, being loyal. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing for you. So yes, it is a yes, but we need to put our focus elsewhere, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go to the next. Let me check one chat here. All right. Thank you, everybody, for putting in my links. I appreciate all you guys. Hey, Sheila, how are you? Me and Sheila did a live the other day. You can go to Sheila's channel. Someone please put in Sheila's channel. Or Sheila, you can put it in yourself if you're a moderator. The peacock is associated with the goddess Hera. Not sure that means anything. I'm not either. All right. Great, MJ. I'm glad it resonated. All right. Yeah, I'm not real great with the goddesses and all that quite yet, but I'd love to learn. All right. Let's spin the wheel. I know it's a dice, but still. Let's spin the wheel. Toss your wrench? Yep, absolutely. Give me just a second, Sheila. And everybody, please subscribe to Sheila. She has a fantastic channel. And I was on the other day. You can go back and watch that video on there as soon as you subscribe and hit her bell. And Sheila, look out. There's a wrench coming. All right, you should be blue now. Type something so you can see. All right. Here we go. Lady Lisa, are you still here? I got number 5. That's you. Says Lady Lisa still here. You're welcome, Sheila. And it was a pleasure to have you, or for me to be on your show a couple days ago on your channel. That was really interesting and fun, and I'd like it. I'd like you to be on my channel next time. So we'll have to get together. Throw me an email. You know how I am with email. So you send me one. We'll figure out a time, okay? Because I want to do that. Yeah. So those are astrology dice, and the numbers are actually. I'm just seeing if Lady Lisa's still here. Don't see anything yet. Or you'll be interviewed in the Facebook group Oracle Obsessed about your deck on the 15th. Oh, that's awesome, Kristen. You want to put the link to that in there? You could definitely do that so that we could go check that out. Okay. I scrolled out for a minute, guys. Sorry. Lady Lisa. Yes, she's here. All right, fantastic. Let me get your question. And I'm not looking at the chat right now, guys. So Jackie and Bibiani and Wendy can all answer your questions. The other moderators, Kristen, Lady Lisa. You want an ant card? I can do an ant card. I'll have to go get my animal deck. I'm just kidding with you. I do have an ant card though, as in one of my animal decks. I can go get that if you want me to. I know you didn't mean ant card. I'm messing with you, Lisa. Yeah, we want to. I want to do the talking to heaven for you to get a message from your dad. Okay, if that's all right with you, would you let me know if that's okay, please? Because I don't want to, read on that unless I have your permission. But that is what I'm being drawn to. Okay, Fairy, when you're up, Tana, that's not a problem. Yes, please. Okay, absolutely. All right, Tana. I got you down. And Lady Lisa, I am pulling you 3 cards from the Talking to Heaven. Just get a message from Lisa's father, please. Another great warm energy. Warm. A warm energy. Was he emotional? Was he emotional in a good way? Did he teach you about emotions? Because I'm feeling an emotional, a good, happy, emotional spirit with me right now. Hey, Teresa. Oh, some great messages here. Oh, okay. Okay, Lisa, this is what I got. First of all, he wants you to know there is no such thing as death. But just because he passed away does not mean he's not with you. He is with you, and he wants you to know, Lisa, that he is still with you. Okay? Also, he watches over you every day. Look at that cloud with the heart. He's sending that to you. When you look up at the clouds next time, if you envision a heart, I want you to remember your dad, because that's what he's sending you and telling you. That means he's watching over you every day. Okay? And look at this. We will be together again soon. We will be together again. Okay? You see the lady there, she feels like she's kind of on her own, right? Because there's some distance. But guess what? You will be together again. And I think you're together now, because I believe that he's standing by you. I really do. And he's telling me how much he loves you. That he's sorry that you're hurting. That he's so much happier now. And he wants to hold your hand and give you a kiss on the forehead and tell you that everything is going to be all right, and that he is so happy now and only wants happiness for you. That's the message I just got. Okay. Thank you, Lisa, for letting me read for you. I really appreciate that. That was a great presence, and I still kind of feel it. He's still here. It's a wonderful presence. Okay. Hey, Terry Renner, how are you? I was glad to see you. All right, and I hope that resonated with you, Lisa. I've been wanting to pull those cards for you since the last time that I think you had to leave. Sip, sip. Okay. Two more, and then we'll go to Kristen. So it's between Michelle and Tana. All right. And it is number 6, Michelle. Was a general from deck number 1, and deck number 1 is the neon. Yay, we haven't used that one yet. All right. Okay, Michelle, I got you. Michelle, are you still here? Yes, you are there. Thanks so much for your patience and sticking around. I appreciate you. So I'm telling you that you are the first person that I have read with this deck for. You will be. The neon. I'm going to put this down so you can see the cards. All right. Give me just a moment. I'm not going to be looking at chat here. Jackie, I did look for a second. Oh, you're welcome, Lady Lisa. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. I just said what I heard, so I can't take credit for anything. I just said what I heard, but thank you for saying that. So I appreciate you, and I understand what you're going through. Trust me, I know. I'm not going to get all emo on you, but yeah, I understand. We have 2 more to go. We have Tana after Michelle, Jackie. And then we're going to do a 1-card pull for Kristen, since Brenda already left, unless Brenda's popped back in, okay? So Michelle, and then 2 more. Same to you, Lisa. Makes me happy. I hope that brought happiness to you because I know that's what he wants. All right, let me focus on Michelle here. All right, Michelle, let's see what we got. All right, give me just a moment. I'll show you your cards, though. You got the Two of Wands. You've got the Queen of Cups. And you got the Three of Cups. All right, so let me see what I got for you. Give me just a moment. And Michelle, if you can find out a time that's good for you, if you still want to do that collaboration, I would love to. Just give me a time that you think would be good for you, because I can accommodate right now. Okay. We can even go in one of my spots, when I usually go. That's not a problem. All right, give me just 1 second. So I'm writing down, and I'm being told to just say it. Plan ahead for your future. Keep planning. And you have been planning, because this is in a past position, but this is to keep on planning. Um, you may want to take a vacation, maybe travel somewhere as well. Okay, so that can be something. It doesn't have to be right now, but I think that would help you in the long run to get some of the stress out that's going on right now that I feel. Okay. And then you got this fantastic Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is all about empathy and being an empath. So I do believe you're an empath. I believe anyone who's in the chat right now, if you wouldn't be here unless you are an empath. I can say it right. But yeah, I believe you're an empath, and this is the Queen of Empaths. Okay, so feeling things from other people and being in control of that. So not letting unwanted energies come in, but instead taking in the good energies and also boundaries, because the Queen of Cups is all about boundaries, because she takes in so much emotion that it can overwhelm her at times. So I'm hearing boundaries. And then the Three of Cups, have fun. You need to take a little break and rest and get out with your friends. Okay, so plan ahead for something that you may already be planning. Keep going with that. Boundaries. And have some fun. It's not all serious all the time, or it shouldn't be. That's what I'm hearing. So I hope that resonates with you, Michelle. I really liked using these cards. I'm glad that you got them the first time. So awesome. And thank you for letting me read for you. All right, so we have one left, and that is Tana. All right. Wow, I've heard boundaries like 5 times in the last few days. Yeah, I just, and I don't really think the Queen of Cups I've ever said boundaries with, but she is about boundaries because she's an empath. And if you're an empath, you're taking in all those emotions, and you've got to have boundaries. You have to, or they will consume you, and then you'll just be, acting on other people's energy. You don't want to do that. Act on your own energy and find that energy within, Michelle. My guides keep telling me to have fun. Yeah, thank you. Other readers have got that saying that. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Thank you for saying that. All right, so let's get to Tana. Whatever the guides need you to hear. Okay, Fairy Tarot. Thank you, Jackie. Sip, sip. All right. And I'm not going to ask Tana if she's here because she has internet problems. So let's see if I can timestamp it. We'll timestamp her at 3:40. Going almost 2 hours. Thank you guys for staying with me and sticking around. Beautiful. Hey, Marsha Green, how are you? Hope you're doing okay. All right, so I'm not going to watch chat for a minute. I'm going to go back here, and we are going to find a general message for Tana. So, Tana, what I've got for you is the Four of Spring. This is also the Four of Wands. Harmony. The Star. Hope and healing. The Hermit, looking within. Okay, so let me get some information here. And thanks for being so patient, Tana. I know that internet can be frustrating. Okay, so the Harmony card is what I call it. The Four of Wands. It's the Four of Spring. And it's saying be grateful. And so be grateful for what you have and count your blessings, is what I'm hearing. Okay. It says deep feelings of peace and happiness, a contented personal life. How awesome. You got a beautiful card there. You got three beautiful cards. You got the Star next. And like I said, it's all about, for me, hope and healing. Look to the future with hope and optimism. The power of faith to move mountains. Happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. So, what? Shoot, I want these cards today. You've got some good things going on. You've got harmony. You've got healing that's going on. You've got hope that things are going to work out for the best, which they will. They will. And then Source wants you to go inward a little bit with that Hermit, and go inwards and find the answers that you need to be answered. Okay. Find or be a mentor. Ooh. Take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. Give me just a second. I didn't want to cough on you guys. So, you have harmony in your life. Be grateful for what you have and what is around you. Have hope that all the healing that you need is there and is ready and willing for you to receive, is what I'm hearing. And then look within and look for the goodness and the faith to bring you into what will make you happy, because I think you know what will make you happy, and that is, I'm being told, to make other people happy. Is that right, Tana? You are happy when you make other people happy, and there's nothing wrong with that. But take care of yourself too, okay? And it that's what you need to look into. Is I believe, look into taking care of yourself. The Hermit's alone, but is not alone. It's with your higher self. Get with your higher self. Figure out what you need to do to bring more harmony and more joy and more hope into your life, because it's right there for the taking. You guys have awesome cards. Like, I want these cards every day. So I hope that resonates with you, Tana. And let me take a look here. Thank you, Marcia. You see Sonny, Jackie? Oh, he did get down. I didn't even know he got down. Thank you, Wendy. Thanks you for sticking with me this whole time, too. Is Kristen here? Looking for Kristen. Gonna do a one card pull for Kristen. But those are the fairy cards you were looking at, Marcia. They're really neat. They're on Amazon. Radley Valentine. Not too expensive. Really neat. They have like different suits, like there's fairies and unicorns in one. It's a very positive deck. Okay, still looking for Kristen. Make sure Kristen's here. We might have to do a timestamp for her too. My chat is just stuck, so I don't think I've seen anything here. My chat's still. Oh, you're welcome. JHA? Who is JHA? Do I know a JHA? Sorry, I probably missed that. Sorry about that. Yeah, we can pull a card for JHA. Is Kristen still here? Okay, Kristen, I'm going to pull for you. And we'll timestamp Kristen, Jackie at 3:45. Okay, I'm going to go to the Dragon Path for you, Kristen. You got Spirit, the Spirit Dragon. So opening your mind and your heart to Spirit and looking again inwards, not going by, worrying about the past or the future, staying in the now. That's how you connect with Spirit. More meditation. Look at the back of these. It's just beautiful. It reminds me of the Spirit right there. Okay. So you have a purple, beautiful dragon named Spirit is saying, connect with me. Connect with your spirit, with your own spirit within. And again, I'm getting that take care of yourself thing that we get every time when we do a reading. And that's okay. We can keep getting it. Take care of yourself. Okay, reminder. But go in and find your spirit, and it will clear things up for you. I have to make things a little bit easier for you too, is what I'm hearing. Okay? Alrighty. And we've got JHA. All right, I'll pull a card for JHA. Is that? Oh, that's Sumya. Okay. No, Sumya, this one's for you now. Okay, that was for Kristen. This is for you. Okay? Will knit them, love them like a soulmate. Okay, I'm only doing a one card pull, so I'll do one pull for you and see what we get here. Okay. Gotcha, Wendy. Thank you. Yeah, I apologize, Sumia. You were after the questions, so I'm not doing questions right now, but I will definitely pull a card for you. Thank you for being patient here. So from the 7 energies, well, I've got 2 cards. You're going to get 2. All right, so you've got a burst of magic. So there's some good things coming to you. So this question that you had, I think, is being answered. A burst of magic is coming your way. So yes, I think it's a yes for entertainment purposes only. And earth magic. Look, you got 2 magic cards. Holy cow. So it's a yes. It's a definite yes for me. Keep in mind, for entertainment purposes only, right? But I think that is one of your soulmates. I think we have more than one soulmate, and it might not be the right time for them. The cards are telling me that that's probably not true. It probably is a good time, okay? But just remember, when you're acting on this, that you're taking the information you've got from me and you're choosing to do that, okay? Because I'm just here as a medium to tell you what I hear and what I see in the cards. So the cards are telling you, okay, that this is a good time for magic to happen and for you to find your soulmate. So I think it's a yes. Okay. All right. So that's what I got, guys. I'm going to let you go. And thank you all for being here. And I appreciate everybody. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow. I will be on tomorrow if I don't change it. Let's see, Heather's not on tomorrow. We'll do 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, okay? So I will see you guys then. And thank you so much for you all who have stayed the whole time. I love you all. Appreciate y'all so much. And blessings and love to everybody. And namaste. Okay, bye-bye.